What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another Izzy Dip. Once again, big shout out to Izzy World, friend and champion of the channel. As I was talking to him recently, one of the friends of the channel who's been here and consistently commenting is pretty much as long as anyone. The only people, like, beyond that would be one or two techno people who are still around commenting on my techno reactions. But honestly, you are a good friend and I massively appreciate what you bring to the channel constantly. So we're going to listen to, as I said, the penultimate track of the second batch of Izzy Dips that he sent me, and the third batch has already arrived, so we've got lots more to go through. Also, shout out to Philip for the idea of the Lucky Dip deep dive, as well as Adam and others. And indeed, there's one from Adam that I've been trying to get to, and I'm definitely going to get to it in the next batch because I think I'm going to run out of time before I can get to it this time. But yeah, stand on me, Adam, if you end up seeing this. In any case, we're going to listen to a track by Ellie Goulding. It's a name I feel like I've heard somewhere, but not one that I know any detail. So I'm assuming she'll be the vocalist, perhaps the producer as well, I'm not sure. Either way, the tune, make sure I have it right. Anything could happen. It's a phrase which, I don't know, you could read it different ways. To me it sounds optimistic and hopeful, or at the very least, indicative of someone who hasn't resigned themselves to a particular outcome, or is convinced that more than one thing could still take place. I suppose it could be seen as disconcerting or unsettling, the idea that there's not a guaranteed outcome, there's not a pre-prescribed track that will have familiar contours and lead to a place that you know from the start. Anything could happen, could be, there's an unpredictability to that, of course. But as I said, when I look at it, I see optimism and hope and at least possibility. So I'm curious to hear if I can pick up enough of the lyrics to know what it might be about. So let's find out. This is Ellie Goulding. The track is Anything Could Happen, and it's an Izzy Dip provided by a friend of the channel, Izzy World. If I can hit play. Oh. The vocal quality of the like loops melody. This is crazy. come back.
I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be.
What a sonic delight. Vocally, both in the actual vocals and that melodic vocal loop that began the tune, which it began very tight and electronic. It became very big and bright. Then for one of the iterations, it went like a natural keyboard, like piano sound. So I enjoyed the way the tune played out, but ultimately a very electronic, trance-like tune, but with a sort of bright synth poppy type of flavor. Really cool track. Curious about Ellie, what is it, Ellie Goulding? I was gonna say Gould. Yes, Ellie Goulding. So ultimately, yeah, really cool track, even if I'm not quite sure what's happening. But it did sound like, you know, there's some things about that's when she knew the panic was over, but then the wreck of 86, and that's when you knew anything could happen. So I don't know, it sounds like maybe both. It sounds like there is an unpredictability, and perhaps, you know, that can lead to you know, a societal panic or something, but also maybe it's the open-ended status of things that, you know, can lead you to still persevere and have hope, because, you know, they're not predetermined to end up in some situation. So I do wonder, and I look forward to hearing what people may have to say about that. Once again, shout out to Izzy, shout out to Philip. There's another regular Lucky Dip coming soon, as well as I mentioned, a Lucky Dip from Adam that I'm intrigued by, because it's a group I've never even heard of. So in any case, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.